Hi internet friends, my name is Mairy and I'm here to tell you the 4 things I've learned about myself since starting grad school. Now when I say grad school, I should really clarify that I'm doing a post-baccalaureate, which is a real big fancy word for I got an art degree and now I'm trying to totally switch into a science field, so I kind of have to take all those sciences I thought I would never have to take in college. So item number 1 for this list is in reference to the fact that I'm now old and unhip. So being 24 in all freshman classes, because that's essentially where I have to start, means that there are some references now that are clearly for people who are new to college, just gotten out of high school, that I just don't get. A shining example of this is that in my biology lecture, my teacher on the first day, talking about the syllabus, talking about things that he does and doesn't want, gave the usual speech about no cell phones in class. I obviously have heard this for a long, long time. To me, this is the same old spiel. But he made a joke about, so you can yik-yak after class. I assumed yik-yak meant like the old-timey term for talking. Only for me to notice that everyone else in the classroom was kind of giggling and was like, I don't think all of these kids have the same joke in the head that I do. I googled what yik-yak is and found out that it is basically the juicy campus / ACB college of when I was an undergrad. And I felt really old that my professor, who's probably in his 50s, knew about this, and I didn't. This leads me to item number 2. So since I am taking classes with mostly freshmen and sophomores, means that I have all 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds in my class. Totally cool. Only problem is that I'm constantly paranoid that someone's gonna find out that I'm 24 and is gonna pony up to me in lab and be like, hey, cool older friend, hey, do you want my notes? The only thing you have to do in exchange is buy me some alcohol. And it just leaves me feeling like a really self-conscious and overly responsible, Regina George's mom type of deal. Oh, it's fine, as long as you drink in the house, I prefer you do it that way. But at the same time, I'm also like, hey, don't you have a guy wearing a hoodie who could do this for you? Oh shit, I'm wearing a hoodie. Ah! Next item, number 3, is that I'm now old enough that I can tell when my teachers don't have their shit together. Things like email correspondence. My old job, a lot of it had to do with being able to send concise emails to coworkers, to clients, what have you. And so I'm pretty confident with my abilities in the written word, So it drives me crazy when I email a professor a question, which, granted, I'm self-conscious enough as it is, so trust me, if I'm emailing you a question, it's because I really have no idea how to do this. The book doesn't tell me, my best friend Google doesn't know how to tell me, so all I'm asking you. What continues to happen is I am clearly an email that gets skimmed. Oh, child asking a question. I'll give them the book answer, that'll do it. They're just too lazy to read the book. Wrong. Wrong. My dear, not so much older than me friend teaching me this. Please read my email. Get your shit together. Please and thank you. Signed, Mairy. And last but not least, item number 4 of things that I've learned about myself since starting grad school. It's really hard to talk about, guys. I have now reached an age where I cannot get work done wearing sweatpants. It makes no goddamn sense. My only guess is that through Pavlovian technique, that because all I have done for the past 2 years of working is as soon as I got home, put on yoga pants and things like that. So now it means in my head, sleepy time. Not work time, sleepy time. It is absurd. I know there are plenty of writers and people who work from home who don't have this problem. I just don't have that gene, and it makes me incredibly sad. Can we just cut? Can we cut? So that was my list of the 4 things I've learned about myself since starting grad school. I hope you enjoyed it, internet friends. Check back here. I will probably continue to make videos like this where I procrastinate doing any actual studying to just make fun of myself and share my observations of being an old woman going back to school with young people who actually, have social lives and do things other than play with their 2 cats and hang out with their parents. Until next time, internet friends, goodbye!